Um, Here's another one. Trump lies constantly. The Washington Post counts the lies in the tens of thousands. Does he believe his own lies? What makes him do this? I guess that's the real crux of the question. And how do his supporters tolerate it? If their attorney or work colleague lied like he does, there would be hell to pay. So how can his followers tolerate his constant lying?
Great question.
So whether or not he believes in them, whether they are manipulative lies or delusions, um, this level of lying is pathological regardless. And there are indications that he does believe many of his lies, and the lies fit patterns of wishing to convince himself and indeed succeeding at convincing himself, rather than just presenting a certain facade or a strategy. What makes it more likely that these are delusions is from his influence on the public. His fixed false beliefs are transmitted to the population, and delusions, as we know, are more transmittable than simply false beliefs.
How is that? Can you explain that?
It's usually because of the emotional drive behind it. When mental pathology and symptoms are driven by emotion rather than logic or reason, and the way that they in fact take over and dominate is through the emotional drive and need to believe, the intolerance of reality, and the absolute desperation to believe that one is the best and better than all the experts and the only one who could fix things, who is never wrong and never needs to take responsibility because everything was done well. I mean, that kind of detachment from reality often comes from the emotional need that makes that necessary. So the way that mental symptoms are transmitted is through emotional bonds. And so when people are bonded to him, they are more likely to catch his symptoms, so to speak.
So this goes
Wow.
straight into another